Hello, welcome back to another Onkruid video, welcome back to another Noita daily run attempt. Still, unedited. Unedited Noita videos, the way to go from now on. Do I miss the editing? I miss the edits, right? Not necessarily the editing, but I miss the edits. I get a little bit of unstable teleportation in there, or I guess drinking it only provides you with one little teleport. Not necessarily game-changing. I want that. Yeah, sure. I will get poisoned a bit, but I can immediately douse it with the oil layer that is floating on top of that poison. We have Spark Bolt and bombs today. Bombs, right? Yeah, Spark Bolt and bombs. Nothing crazy. Also nothing not crazy, you know? Just like your regular old Noita build. Exactly what you can expect from Noita. Gonna have to float through this poison again. Let's try and stay up top so that it doesn't poison us. Yes, sir. If we do get poisoned, there's more oil here. Polymorphine potion. This is gonna get thrown into the abyss at the first opportunity. Probably offending a bunch of people watching this channel because they have been trying to get me to use the pink juice so often, but no thank you. No thank you. The only pink juice I like is... Do I have like a regular drink? Do I have any regular drink that is the color pink? Probably like a cocktail or two, right? But I can't really remember it vividly right in the moment, so I don't think it's gonna be one of my favorite cocktails ever. And it's not that I am such a frequent cocktail enjoyer at that either, so... yeah, this will work, right? Not poisoned anymore, ah! I don't even want to know what this enemy is that we transformed into. Can fly, I guess, that's cool. Does it like explode, or can that vat just contain? It can keep it contained even though it is in the middle of acid, that's cool. There's some enemies over there, some enemies over here. This map is kind of sussy. And I don't mean it in a positive sense, you know? It's very much filled with like small little corridors and having to backtrack because you get lost in a certain part. It's not always the most fun. And additionally, we have not even spotted a single one, I think, because I have been looking out for them, but I haven't seen the white sparkles anywhere. There's a random shop here. Electric charge, small teleport bolt. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love teleporting as much as the next guy, but do I immediately want to spend 100 gold? I guess I should probably, because, well, the gold is not that useful always otherwise. I want to get rid of this chaotic polymorphine potion, but I don't want it to get me into trouble. I think this is like an okay place to dispose of it. I don't think there was anything else down there to the bottom right. So I think we can just pee out our purple juice right here. Purple, pink, oh fuck. As I was saying, just pee all of it out, get rid of it, and then we will be able to fill up our flask with water immediately right here next to us. I much prefer having a water flask than a chaotic polymorphine potion. So there we go. Back on track to Idiot Paradise. Little Dirk reference in there. Everybody knows that we are Dirk enjoyers here on the Onkruid channel. If this barrel could explode, then maybe we could move along, but I don't know if alcohol explodes. I think it only burns up. So I guess we will just traverse the Noita fields a bit more and look for our own way further down. Hello, people. Hello, fire wizard. We meet again. I was gonna say without water this time, but I do have water. And I also have 3 health points remaining. I always keep picking a fight with that fire wizard, even though I know he is gonna just rip me a new one. Is this in poison? Yes, it is. That makes it a bit more difficult. Alright, we have to just go. 7 HP remaining. Not bad. Not crazy. No wands though. No wands. And that's what really sucks. This is a shuffle wand. This is a shuffle wand. I mean, we shouldn't immediately just disregard it because it is a shuffle wand, but This is not a shuffle wand. This looks pretty nice. What is that? Always charge crit on oil? Crit on oiled enemies. Sure. Yeah, that's what I hoped. It's quite fast and it has quite some mana capacities. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Revenge Tentacle, no thank you. Slime Blood. Yeah. Your spells have a chance to duplicate. Yeah, sure. I think we have not the best one, not like a game-winning wand, but we have one of the wands ever in our possession here. And this looks interesting as well. What is this projectile? Large fireball, but why is it green? Just because it is... Because it is the powerful version, I guess. Let's head into here with wand number 3, the one we just picked up. We just bought in the shop. Let's disregard the fact that everything in the world seems to be exploding over here already. Took some unnecessary hits there. These lava flies, man, they have really been the death of me so often that I have gotten scared of them. Don't get stuck underneath the basalt they generated. I don't think basalt actually gets generated from lava touching water. So how would it then get into the nether in Minecraft, you know? Because there's no water there. Don't fly into the lava particles, you stupid piece of trash. Our wand has potential. It's not fully there. It's not a game changer, but it is like a, okay, I will play with you for a while wand, you know? It's like a kickable rock. Yes, it is, but we don't really need that right now, or we can't really use that right now. Made some dynamite explode in my face, which is not necessarily the best course of action. Unless if you are a gold mining suicide bomber, then maybe. Don't think that would be too effective though, because first of all, wouldn't you damage the gold by blowing yourself up so close to it? Second of all, what are you gonna do with the gold you mined after you have committed suicide? Are you gonna donate it to your family so that they can get you a nice little coffin? And there seems to be kind of something wrong with your plan right there, man. I would reconsider your life choices. Everybody has been talking to me about going to the fungal caverns, and I have been trying so often, but I never seem to reach them. I did not know my health was that low. That's a little sus on my end. That might have seemed me not playing to my fullest attention capacities, which is definitely, there's some shreds of truth in there, I can tell you that much, but... Alright, second run of the episode. Sooner or later we are gonna have to, like, come close to a victory at least, right? I don't know when, I don't know how. We are gonna have to experience it someday. I'm just gonna throw a little bomb down there because that seems to be a little bit too many enemies for me. I don't think we actually killed any of the enemies there, but that's okay. There's a lot of enemies here. My concentration phase was on for a little second, but now we are back into goofball mode. It's one of my clients. One of my clients described her impulsively very enthusiastic, energetic periods as goofy moments, and that has stuck with me because I think that is a great description. And she also mentioned, like, sometimes I don't feel like other humans definitely necessarily want to experience my goofball moments, or they definitely are not on like the same level, the same energy as me, so I go to my dog. When in doubt, your dog can always provide you with goofy moments, you know. I think I don't need this wand. I would rather have the dynamite wand. I should maybe check if it has like non-shuffle and great... No, the cast delay is way too large, so that's not gonna help us out. Alright. Second video I recorded today. Also already recorded some Soulstone before this. Really having a blast in Soulstone again. Not necessarily that the game has changed completely, but there have been some, pardon me, new changes recently, like the Easter event and the new weapons. I still have to explore all the new weapons because the material farming process is actually taking longer than expected. You would feel like I would have all the materials needed in the world, right? Oh, I thought for a second that we still had a fire spell on our fourth wand. You would expect me, after playing for so long, to have all the materials in the world already and never have to farm anything again, but not true. Not even close to being true, actually. I still need like 1,000 or more than 1,000 of some of the materials to construct every single weapon. Just played with the upgraded legionary weapon today, a nice poisonous spear. It was fun. It was a great run. Easy enough. No too big hassles. I did get both of my revives popped, which indicates that the run was a little difficult sometime, but all in all, we were a-okay. That is Ambrosia, maybe? Flumoxium. What happens if we combine a little Flumoxium with a little acid? The acid wins. That's pretty much the answer there. The acid just wins. The Flumoxium dissipates. Don't get hit by it, please. Fire Wizard, not today. I learned from my mistakes. I am not challenging you. You can just have a nice life on your own. Maybe we will meet each other again in the future. Fuck. Oh wait, I have a rain cloud. On this one. Where is my rain cloud? Please, die. I have 1 health point. I am prematurely gonna say goodbye to you guys, because me standing on 1 health point is most often the indication that the run is almost over, unless if we drop our bomb proficiently down here, move out of the way far enough, and then just break through without touching any fire particles. Head into the next level. Quite some wands, quite some money, but nothing crazy. We love a triplicate bolt here on the Onkruid channel. Spark bolt with trigger as well. And then delayed spellcast, I don't know what that is, but we can definitely do this and this. And now we have quite a decent wand already. Do we need to do any more crafting? I don't think so. Teleport touch, phasing. Tinker with wands everywhere. Tinker with wands everywhere is nice, but I think I am gonna go for phasing, because our wand right now that we have is quite strong already. I hope that its mana capacities are a-okay. Head over to the left side instead of the right side in the hope of finally finding those fungal caverns again. And how have you guys been doing? Because I've been talking so much about myself by now, but I haven't even asked you guys how you have been. Have you had any cool experiences at work lately? Have you learned any cool things while studying lately? What's going on in your life, you know? Did you have a nice Easter weekend? Did you meet up with family? What did you do? For me, we just had like a weekend filled with different breakfasts together with different family groups, but I've already talked about this in the previous video, so I won't get back into it too much. Our wand is a-okay, but the spark bolt is still quite hard to aim sometimes, so that's what makes me struggle. I don't like it when rats drop on my head. Not in game, also not necessarily in real life, if you're completely honest. I would rather have rats stay a little further away from me than getting dropped on top of my head. There's a bunch of enemies here. There is also a chest here that I definitely want to clear out, but these enemies are giving me quite a hard time getting up there. I accidentally broke open the chest already, I think. What's in there? A wand. A wand that looks like a TV remote. Is that a black hole? That is a black hole, right? Goodbye, dynamite. Welcome, black hole. No access to the fungal caverns here, but we can now use our black hole to actually try and access them. There we go. One more. Is this a new area? No, we're still just in the coal mines. That was some great teamwork by those enemies right there, knocking me back into the stick of dynamite the other guy thrown. True. Oh, my life is a mess. No. We need to be careful. Wow, 3 health points remaining. That's even... I looked dead in the eyes and I smiled. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Sorry for these batshit crazy, sussy, bad runs, but I'm still enjoying myself. See you later. Bye.